certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara. Situated in the Levi's Stadium. The scene a short time ago is currently above their 40.
Damn, baby, turn that.
As their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
What is that? Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. This defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Well, that's a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
You really shouldn't fall asleep in class.
They'll try again here on second down. That's complete to John Ross. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll look to throw again. And it is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Hey, I have to fly to London on a red-eye tonight. Okay. You gonna be okay? Yeah, fine.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a 49.
How the fuck he got DK, bro?
Third down conversion.
to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance steps away. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
No.
And he gets this up to the 34.
Bro, come on.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility
That's bullshit.
has him getting upfield.
Already getting fucking hurt, man.
His vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Thank you.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
That's bullshit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
What the hell are you doing here?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I know I've been an asshole, and I've been jealous, and fucked up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return will stop right around the 25. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they
That's
attack.
bullshit, bro.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
If you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they learn to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing his Lance on third down. And he will find his man Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw.
Bro, tackle him, bro. It's not that fucking hard.
Yardage back to the 29. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance rolling to his left. Throw left side complete to Isabella. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Ambry Thomas up to make the play defensively.
Found you.
2nd down. It's Patterson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to the back.
What the fuck is that, dog?
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Like, bro, come on.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Big hold to the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete to Kyle. And he's upended at the 33.
Man, this man runs some bullshit.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On second down, Mostert looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Lance escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Fuck him.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Flush down right. And he'll just get rid of it. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They get big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out and you weed and you take what you want.
Throw that fucking shit, dog.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Lance again. Eluding the pressure right. And they will pass midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first
God
half.
damn, bro. This shit
Coming
ridiculous.
up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters on, my man.
The numbers for the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be...
This man throwing to the analog, bro. He just throwing it out of bounds this time, bro. Fucking fans got souvenirs.
That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Like this bitch, bro.
Now a play fake. Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm about to bench this whole fucking team, dog.
They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Yeah.
On play action, Lance. Dancing to his left. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Dude, I need a quarterback, bro. I need a fucking quarterback. God damn, bro. This some fucking bullshit.
But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
His throw incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
Fucking Buccaneers can throw that bitch 50 times and complete like fucking so many passes, but I'll fucking do something. Overthrow. Oh, that's interception. Man, fuck.
And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
This guy's fucking ass, bro.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together just to try to cut into that deficit. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative.
Man, fuck this game, bro.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy. Cordero Patterson, the 20.
What you doing out there, boy?
Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. First down and a little extra for Mostert as we get this one up to the 44-yard line. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you back over to the EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the end. To be fairly clear, time not to leave the booth.
Maybe take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. 133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one to Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I didn't do it! I'm innocent!
Did you know that after the hard stuff being the brain before
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
we got 6 more minutes
He
to
had a really solid
play.
first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
The yardage is piling up screaming worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits it in stride.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
That's kind of mean, son.
We didn't go to school together until like 6th grade. What do you mean?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
That's 70 hours Brandon will shut down his functions for several seconds and attempts to recharge himself. It's basically amazing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep, and they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now this throw caught left side. But he is out of bounds inside the 35.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Yeah. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Lance. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harris. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. John Ross, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Love you, babe. You like that movie so far?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark, something.
He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. That's some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this, we can protect this, and make sure we keep the ball.
This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Nancy, you got to address his dad. He died in his sleep.
I saw him. I fell asleep. I saw him.
Alright, come over.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. And now here's another interception. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson there to make the grab. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead.
What are you doing?
Koo for the extra point.
Nancy, what is going on? I don't understand.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Overall, in this picture, we want to score better. Give me the picture. Why would you lie to me? I didn't lie. It's right
Following
here.
a
Why would you
touchdown,
lie
here's
to me?
Koo to
Stop
kick off.
lying. I'm not lying to you. I am not lying. I am lying to you. I didn't want you to have to go through your life with this memory. I didn't want you to remember. I wanted
The
you to
San
forget.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Stevenson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Man, this game's so ass.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Play action, now it's Lance. And he can't get rid of it, he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And you can say that is just another cherry on top for this defense, that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now.
Darren Patterson. Touchdown, Falcons. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Falcons could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
They're repressed memories. Terrible.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
You have to find the other kids in Pittsburgh. Courtney, it doesn't make any sense. There's got to be more to it than this. It's not. It makes total sense. Okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to now run the ball again.
1st down to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd
I want
and
you to
11.
do 4 in the warm-up, then do a 200, back press, drill swim. Now, Quinn, I need you to focus here. I need you to wake up and get into this. Let's go. All right,
Lance,
guys.
a handoff here
Step
to
up. Let's go.
Mostert.
On the line.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key
Take your
was
mark.
stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry.
Make sure you're working your underwaters. Hit the turns, in and out really
Once
quick.
more, they turn to Patterson.
Off the wall. All right, guys, you're going to do
pretty
8
close to a
300s
first
to
down
7
as
1
the
to 4.
tackle is
Hold
made
5
at the
to 8.
Niners' 32.
All right, tap out. On the watch, guys. Let's go.
On 3rd down, it's Patterson.
Let's step up.
Some strong running. And he gets this one
Take
inside
your
the
mark.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll stretch it out here, left to throw. And he will be intercepted.
My quarterback is so trash.
Mosley.
Fuck my quarterback, dog. Fucking cheeks, dude. Who the fuck throws that shit, dog?
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys? The analytics will tell you one thing or another. There's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The ball down right. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer with this one.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On first down, Patterson. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line. They'll hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
What are you doing? No. This isn't the right way. We've got it.
And what is the right way? Our kids get on a
They'll
stand
keep it
and
on the
throw a
ground.
roll of feet
It's
over
Patterson.
Right, he's right.
But he takes it inside the 40. 219 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's going to and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they've not taken their foot off the gas pedal right now.
And you're seeing as a result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort. They want to play it right.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I got away when he's down in the basement. Because that's where he wants me to go. Like, he needs me to find something.
Lance now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Is there anybody else out there that this is happening to? Can somebody...
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance.
Please.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly when they were looking